Rather y'all not be able to see all this shit. Full screen. Thank you. Thank you. Text speed at full. Okay. I guess let's run it. Is there any audio? Oh, okay. I'm gonna put my real name. If y'all don't know my name is Tyler. What's my favorite hobby? I'm gonna say games since we're playing games right now. Sorry for not like being like, hey, hope y'all enjoy this video, blah 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 blah. Like doing an introduction, but I just want to get straight into it. I put this through like a virus search thing, and it said that it saw something there, but I think it just might be a false positive, if that's the word. And put a quote. What's my favorite quote? I quoted this in the Minecraft video that's going to come out soon. Also, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to say, water, Mr. Rango. Rango, water. There we go. I would say drawing, because I love drawing. This is like, it's not drawing, it's painting, but you know, same thing. Art. Okay, well, what the fuck's going on? Tuesday, it's Monday, whatever, it's raining. Should have brought an umbrella. Should have brought an umbrella with you. It wouldn't do you any good to catch a cold now. Roads are, oh, do we not have a car? The roads are empty, night creeping into the city. Despite your protests, the nurses had to shoo you out with visiting hours having been over. You try not to think about the hospital behind you. Like, I just heard the rain sound loop. And it feels like it's getting louder. Sorry. You try not to think about the hospital behind you. You try to ignore the image of your mom in that small white room, the smell of disinfectant, and the coughing of other patients in the ward. She's always been your hero. She taught you to be kind. She taught you to be strong. Why does it keep getting louder? Okay, I get it. I hear that car just driving by. Sorry. She raised you on your own, and how to be proud. She was to call you her son. She was proud to call her, yeah, whatever. It hurts to see her in that room, hooked up to all sorts of tubes and IV drips. Her skin bruised from the needles. Stop with this. Stop looping. As usual, you had paid her a visit. Alright, you know what? I think we're done. As usual, she gave you a reassuring smile, telling you that everything will be alright. You try to ignore that the doctor told you stage D heart failure? Is that a thing? 1 year left, maybe less. Damn. That's dark. Dude. Hold on. I'm not playing PlayStation. I don't know why that showed up. I know you guys are familiar with me being over here. Or is it over here? Yeah, over here. So I just wanted to do that real quick. Sorry. Make this a bit smaller too. Alright, man. Think about your mom again, dude. About your mom again. She's lost weight. Her eyes look sunken. The wrinkles on her face more prominent. Has your hero always looked this small? You look up at the sky. I should get out of the rain. There's something wrong with my blind date. Location: Glass Lounge Bridge Bar.
Alors après.
Hello?
Alors après.
Blah, 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 blah.
Alors après. Alors après.
What the f...
Alors après. Alors après. Alors après. Alors.
Welcome to the Glass Lounge. Oh, it's you. Who is talking?
Alors après.
The hell is that noise?
Alors après,
Welcome to the Glass Lounge. Oh, it's you. Oh, was that a song? I was like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, it's you. Miss me? The hell is this? Not particularly, no. Walk on over to the bar, taking a seat in front of CO2. Tyler? You're dripping. Okay. Yeah, I know my fit looks nice, but don't look that good. Oh, water. You're dripping water all over my floor. My bad. You turn to see the trail of rainwater left in your wake. Oh shoot, sorry, body. I didn't even realize. I have a napkin, cleaned it up. No, that didn't. That didn't help, did it? I didn't see that. You grab a napkin and toss it on top of the man-made puddle, but the cheap material simply disintegrates into soggy, smaller pieces. That didn't help. No. These napkins suck, and while I'm at it, your toilet paper is probably the worst thing I've ever used to wipe my cheeks with. It feels like literal sandpaper. Management's been cutting corners, not much I can do about it. Maybe you should, achoo. You wipe your face. The android blinks. You can hear the sound of its motors whirring as it focuses its lens onto you. My scanners are detecting a drop in your body temperature. Why is this song? Nothing a few rounds of alcohol won't fix. That's not what I would say. Fixing your problems and forgetting about them are two vastly different things. Counterpoint, forgetting is easier. Oh my god! Oh, where the fuck did that come from? We'll see how easy it is when you wake up in the dumpster behind the 24/7 diner on 7th Street with your wallet gone and your right shoe missing. Oddly specific, people tell me things. Your memory scares me sometimes, but I guess that's why you make the best drinks. Clearly, will get you nowhere. Yeah, why are you trying to talk to a bot? Not even a discount? No. Rude. You shake your, just give me a drink and, or woman, whatever the hell, a robot. Give me a drink, robo person. You shake your head and a few droplets of water fly in different directions. The bartender seems unamused as usual. You wonder if it's burnt out attitude as, you wonder if its burnt out attitude is a result of its programming, or if it's just jaded from being stuck working in a bar for the past 2 decades. Say, what's new as of late? Got any cool news stories to tell? That depends. What would you like to know? Trends. Let me know about trends. What are the latest trends? There's one that's popular right now, but I don't think you could ever afford it. Just tell me already. There's this old high-end restaurant at the edge of the city that recently went viral on social media. I think I missed that one. It's got quite the view. The restaurant itself overlooks the sea towards the lighthouse at the end of the bay. Remind me of, what's it called? Oh, dude, this is loud. I guess I just gotta be louder, right, guys? Jesus, yo. We gotta turn this down a bit. Well, location is certainly incredible. The menu is what's been drawing everyone's attention. Sorry. Sorry. Had a little something stuck on my lip. I think it was something I ate. I don't know. They're probably the only establishment within the 72 zones exempt from the conservative laws and regulations, meaning they have complete control over what they want to serve. I have a feeling we're gonna have some dates there. In regards to the endangered species or unethical farming practices, wild game carrying. Wild game carrying, potential diseases, and unregulated seafood animal products obtained through cruel methods. Anything goes. Why would everyone want to eat that? Why else? Because no one else gets to. The diners aren't just paying for the food, they're paying for the exclusivity to taste something others are forbidden to consume. I believe reservations for a seat are currently estimated at around a 2-year wait. 2 years? At that point, McDonald's gonna be popular. They're only open once a week and admit no more than 10 parties a night. I'll never understand the elite. Those silly elites. You sigh, stretching your arms up into the air. Man, I was hoping this would cheer me up, but I don't think that it really helped. I admit, I'm not equipped to assist you with your personal problems. You think that at this point they'd come up with some sort of emotional support software for you guys. Androids have no need for emotion. That would pose a security risk. I sometimes forget that you're not a real person. I kind of see you as a buddy. Android shakes its head. Don't mistake what we have as friendship. Human connections do not mean much to me. Fortunately for us both, I'm not the only one in your life. Bartending glances behind you. You have a good support network, Tyler, and people who really care for you. You should make the most of it. Speaking of which, here comes one now. Tyler? Who the hell are you? What's up, puppy? Tyler, hi. Pups, what a coincidence. What are you doing here? I just finished up at the lab. Professor Joy helped us up to go over some of our findings. Anyway, I was on my way home when the rain started to really pour. I didn't bring an umbrella with me, and the bar was nearby, so I thought I'd come here and wait out the worst of the storm. Well, great. I guess the weather caught us both off guard, huh? Somebody should fire the rain guy. A meteorologist. He can meteorologize these fists. Better not. Is that, if I say that, if someone hears me say that at a bar, I hope they just hit me with a right hook, a left hook, and a willy hook. Sorry, that's only a reference A Starlight will get. These fists, better watch out. Weather boy, you're paying for my dry cleaning. Anyway, sit, grab a drink with me. Might as well, since you're here already, right? On a Tuesday night, Tyler, I have classes tomorrow morning. Oh, come on, pups, loosen up. Doesn't seem to be budging. Perhaps you'll have to resort to using that. Desperate times call for desperate measures. You clasp your hands together and on your best pleading look. Puppy, please. What is this? I don't want to drink alone. You could see his resolve crumbling in real time. He's always had a soft spot for you. Okay, just one then. The emojis. Okay, I gotta turn this down because I can't hear myself think. That's what I meant to turn down, not this. I'll keep that up. Have that like background music, not just like blasting my ears. He moseys on over to you, only to pause mid-step above the puddle of water still pooled underneath your seat. Sorry, I'm itching my leg right now. I forgot about that. From your peripheral vision, you could see CO2 grab a mop. Tyler, you're soaked. How long were you outside? Haha, a while. Do you have a change of clothes on you or something to dry yourself off with? I didn't really bring my bag out with me today. Oh, jeez. He zips open his backpack, digging through his notebooks and papers. Oh, you need to be more careful with your health. I'm not gonna die. I might die. Prolonged exposure to the cold will negatively affect your immune system, increasing your risk of catching the cold or flu virus. Now that you mention it, my head does kind of hurt. I think I might be coming down with a fever. He freaks out immediately. Oh no. What should I do? Oh wait. Oh no. What should I do? You need anything? Medicine? Water? Here, take my sweater. He had a little ladybug. Also, I haven't seen a ladybug since I was probably like 11. Or younger, actually, like 7. 11. It's a good thing I didn't say 9. Well, pups, not for free. You'll be giving it back though, right? Not what I meant, but it's fine. I was just joking around. I'm fine. He pulls his clothing back down, straightening out the little snail design on the front. You take notice on the gastropod's choice of eyewear. You just got little sunglasses on. It makes sense. Most land snails are actually nocturnal and dislike bright sunlight. The relationship between continuous light conditions and behavior of the freshwater snail. In other words, Shelia. I want to punch myself now. In other words, Shelia. Are we in a Disney Channel movie? What do you mean, Shelia? You sniffle, your nose runny. Guess the combination of cold weather and wet fabric got you in the end after all. We should still get you dried off a bit. Well, I was gonna say dry January, but it's March, so... Puppy's still digging through his backpack, finally procures a white towel. Found it. It's clean, in case you were worried about that. No, I wouldn't think that it was dirty. You scrunch your face up. Seriously, pups, I'm fine. And why do you just carry a towel around with you? It's convenient. I use it as a pillow sometimes when I need to sneak in some sleep between classes. That's not weird, is it? Then I guess it's not clean because you put your nappy ass green hair on it. I don't know. What do you think, bartender? Very odd. Why not just bring a pillow at that point? I mean, towels could be used for other stuff too, like dipping it in chloroform to knock people out. No. What is this dialogue? No, I meant like using it as a picnic blanket. Nothing but excuses. We've got him cornered now, Detective Tyler. Indeed, chloroform kidnapper, your evil deeds end here now. You guys do that. You guys do know that the application of chloroform via inhalation is a lot more than is a lot more difficult than just dipping a towel in it and holding it over someone's mouth, right? Same thing. What? Is that supposed to be common knowledge? No, pretty sure only a killer of the serial variety would know that. Guys, I'm not a serial killer. I only killed that one bird in the backyard because he was annoying me. He was making too much noise. I'm not a serial killer. I know I dissected him and pulled out his lungs and hung them up on my wall with a tack, but I'm not a serial killer. We're just messing with you, pups. Puppy sighs, dripping the towel over your head. I can do it myself. I got it. Not wanting to inconvenience him, you grab the towel yourself, hastily rubbing it against your head. You can feel your head drying off, but at the cost of a serious case of whatever. Trying to salvage the situation, you attempt to sift your fingers through the clumps of hair to no avail. Yeah, that's going to be a pain to comb through later. It's okay. Nothing like some conditioner will fix. How much I want to bet? He has... Sorry. He just pulls out a comb. Okay, now we're just... feeling a little more comfortable now that your head is dry. You give Puppy a big thumbs up. Thanks, Pups. I didn't want to use the napkins here. Me neither. It feels like sandpaper. Sandpaper. Two of you share a conspiratory giggle. By the way, I didn't get to ask, but is that a new sweater? This has got to be fake. Like, I don't know if I'm like going up to my friend and being like, "Yo, it's been a long time. Is that a new shirt?" No. Oh, okay. Oh, or I would be like, "How you doing? Not, is that a new shirt? Or did you get a job or new job? How's your job treating you? Not, is that a new sweater? Looks good on you." No. Two of you share giggle. By the way, I didn't ask, is that a new sweater? I won it at a Trivial booth at the local snail convention. Snail convention? Yeah, Snail Con. There's a joke to be had here. Do it. Snail Con my nuts. Real knee slapper, that one. I almost the cord to the microphone is wrapped around, not my microphone, this is to my headset, and it is looped around my iPhone charger for some reason. It was behind, Jesus, it was behind, dude, really? It was behind my second monitor, and when I went like this, I caught my hand on it, and the second monitor just shifted towards me. Snail called my nuts. It was absolutely flabbergasted. CO2, having finished mopping your puddle, returns to its post behind the bar. You two seem close. Well, we're practically attached at the hip. Him and I have been tight since elementary. You grab onto Pup's arm for emphasis. He smiles in return. What, do you just like and grab his hand? You just went straight to his arm? I don't, it's like saying, "Oh, we're very close. Give me your nose." I don't know. How did you two even meet, aside from the fact that you attend the same school together? I do not have too much information on your history with one another. You strike a dramatic pose in response. It can't be helped. There's a lot you don't know about me. I'm really just a dark and mysterious, nonchalant individual. I find it hard to consider that you're dark and mysterious when you hunched over when... Hold on, y'all. I thought this was about to say something else. I find it hard to consider you dark and mysterious when I've seen you hunched over the bathroom stall throwing up from alcohol poisoning. Well, maybe you don't give me the alcohol and don't poison it next time, silly. The lighting's bad and those restrooms, maybe you mistook me for someone else. No, you're here so often that the image of your sad, pathetic form is practically burned into my memory card. We try to Puppy for help, but he shrugs half-heartedly. Snail calm my nuts. Yeah, buddy. You do frequent this place probably more often than you should be? Mark Trader. Anyway, can we get like the last one where it's like pap pap pew pew pap pew 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 pap 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 pap? Wow, I'm up. Wow. Anyway, do you want to know the story of how me and Pops met trying to change the subject? Do you want to know or what? You know what? I'm leaving. Pops, you coming? No? Okay, fuck you. There's no calm my nuts. Definitely trying to change the subject. Oh, now y'all teaming up on me? What if I were to just grab a beer bottle, smash it on the table, da, 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 and then I just turn to the robot? You didn't see anything. Definitely trying to change the subject. Ooh wee, I think it was 7-8 years ago. I was playing at the old park near the sea, one with the hills. Can we get to the part where we're doing blind dates? Because I really don't care. This has been 20 minutes. Can we skip this? It's how they met. Doesn't matter. I don't. Cute, huh? It looks away. Face red. Puppy's awkward at times. I don't know. Can I get to the part of the game? Finally, get me a drink. I said 20 minutes ago. Now I finally get a vodka. Stained crimson by the raspberries and black cherries floating atop. I've never seen this drink before. Is that a new menu item? C02 follows your gaze. Mania's infatuation. Mania's. Yeah, I don't know. We just added it recently. Can't say I'd recommend it though. We've already gotten multiple complaints about the taste. Maybe you're losing your touch, old bot. Or maybe it's just a shitty drink. The idea of ingesting God's awful vodka has your interest piqued. I love shitty drinks. Give me one. It's your funeral. I don't give a fuck what. What's up? Tomorrow after we're done with the classes, are you free? Ask why. It depends. It depends. Why? Oh, just to hang out. I want to check that new commercial building you mentioned, the one where the park once was. And you don't have to decide now, just let me know by tomorrow. Sure, but what's the sudden interest? I'm curious about it, and you seem kinda down. I thought maybe it'd help cheer you up. How could you tell? I thought I was acting pretty normally today. It's just a feeling. He's always been oddly. Is this about your mom? Or maybe he's just an Esper. You sigh, resting your face against the cool surface of the bar. Yes, I went to visit her today. Did her condition worsen? No, I'm all sad and all this because my mom is actually out of the hospital and she's doing great. She's even out playing bingo, winning millions of dollars. Stage D. Puppy goes silent, well aware of the implication of those words. I'm sorry I skipped. I want to get to the game. It's been taking up some time. We haven't gotten to the dating yet. I'm sorry. I apologize dearly. Can we get to the game though? You pause. I did. Hey, wait, you always wanted to be an entomologist, study bugs, follow your parents' footsteps in zoology. I did. Then why'd you switch to a track in metaphysical chemistry? I mean, clearly you're smart enough to pursue entomology. It's something you're still passionate about, so why don't you? Well, I do like entomology, and it would have been nice as a career choice too, but he tilts his head to look at you. I found something else that I wanted more. Even more than an insect collection? Puppy giggles. Way more. Sorry to interrupt, but your drink's already. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, looks good. Thanks, old bot. You're welcome. You two enjoy yourselves. Ring me up if you need anything else. With that, the bartender walks away and gives me my drink. How is it? Good. CO2 pretty much has my preferences down to a T. What are your preferences anyway? Huh? Probably the fruitiest drinks. Tease him. Your preferences, pups. Sweet, vanilla, something a little more feisty. You mean like fizzy or spicy? Looks like he needs a little more pushing before things get through that surprisingly thick skull of his. You trace your finger on the edge of his glass, picking up tiny crystals of sugar before popping it into your mouth. Sure, spicy. He looks confused for a moment. Gears are working overtime in his head. And his mouth parts into a smile. Oh, looks like he's finally caught on. Are we talking about drinks? I don't know, are we? I don't know what's going on. Looks like his poor brain is fried. You decide to let him off easy for now. You pick up your glass, admiring the intricate work that went behind layering the liquids inside. Then tentatively, you take a sip. Your face soars up. CO2 was right. That does taste like crap. I'm sorry I'm not reading all of this. Puppy downs the rest of his drink and wipes his mouth with a napkin. Then he fidgets around for a moment, something clearly on his mind. Let him work up his own courage. He decides to let Pups work up the courage on his own. You don't want to pressure him. Finally, he takes a deep breath. You're probably the strongest person I know. You always face your hardships head on without any complaints. Yeah, and you sound like Velma from Scooby-Doo. And, well, I really look up to you for that. I think it's an admirable strength. But, whenever you're feeling down, you tend to hide it from other people, even if you're really, really struggling. You still go about your day with a smile as if nothing is wrong. He peers at your face, gogging. Like David Goggins? Gogging? No expression? I know I'm not the best person to talk about this kind of stuff with, but I've been around you long enough to know when you're really hurting. So it's fine if you want to be sad. I'd never judge you for it. And it won't make me think any less of you if you do. He tugs at his stray strand of hair again. I know there's not much I can do to help, but I'm here for you if anything you need it. Yeah. Oh, sweet Papillidae? What did you ever do to... Oh, sweet Papillidae? What did you ever do to deserve him? Ask for a hug? Yeah. Give me a hug, buddy. Okay, am I just a shadow? On some Danny Phantom shit? What's going on? You reach out for a fug? You reach out for a hug, and Puppy immediately wraps his arms around you. It's an instant comfort. He's soft, he's warm, he smiles like the morning dew and fresh laundry. I forgot to repair. Sorry, let me go back a bit. It's not fair. I haven't even gotten to repair. You already did. I don't want to lose her. I know. I deserve to have my mom. You do. It's comfortable. All good things come to mind. Thank you. I needed that. He nods solemnly. I just wish there was more I could do for you. Snilk on my ball. He pauses for a moment, seemingly dealing with some inner conflict. I'll work harder. Hey, you do plenty for me already. Who else would lend me a towel in my most dire hour of need? Puppy pouts unhappily. A serial killer, apparently. Oh, Pups, are you still mad about that? It was just a joke. Snilk on my balls, man. Remember? Puppy, come on. Okay, forgiven. Bad idea. Thank you. You sigh, leaning back in your chair. I gotta say, I thought that said my first mom, like he's had multiple moms. I gotta say, first my mom, then this sudden storm. I feel like my life's been nothing but a series of bad luck recently. Maybe someone cursed me. Whatever it is, I hope it pauses soon. I'm just so tired of it all. Oh, wait, I've got it. He fumbles with the scarf for a moment before presenting to you with something shiny. Here, you can have this. The pin's colors are a bit faded and chipped from years of wear, but it's clean. He's been taking good care of it. I know I'm not wearing green, if y'all are talking about that. I got green underwear on. I mean, there's green on my pajamas, alright? So, that counts. The pin's colors are a bit faded and chipped from years of wear, but it's clean. I already read that. Hold on. They say lady beetles. What? Lady beetles? Lady beetles can grant you a wish. I know it's not a real one, but maybe the magic's still there? I didn't really take you for the superstitious type, being a STEM kid and all. There are some things in this world that science just can't explain. I'm gonna take that pin. I'm gonna hold it for 2 seconds and chuck that bitch, cause still calling my balls, right? You pick up the pin from his hands. Take the pin. Thoughts? Super awesome sauce. I say awesome sauce. You took that from me. You think some of your genius will get transferred to me now too? You're asking for too much. This is so childish. What's next? Don't tell me you two still believe in Santa Claus. Huh? Louise Liu? Oh, good, sir. Eyes do work. Louise Liu? Your friend? Your enemy? You're not quite sure. She has the presence of a tornado and entering and exiting people's lives on her own whims without much regard for the destructive paths she leaves behind. Ups? Yeah? This thing was supposed to bring me good luck, right? Well, there's no actual correlation. Are you sure you didn't just curse me instead? I don't think so. Louise Liu crosses her legs in her spots, not fazed in the slightest by her obvious displeasure at her appearance. Do you even know how long it's been? I've been sitting. Do you even know how long I've been sitting here? Now, 10 minutes. I've been sitting here for 10 minutes waiting for either of you to take notice. Did you have any idea how embarrassing it was for me to watch you two flirt with each other? Just thinking about it makes me want to throw up. You know, you could have just said hi. I didn't want to interrupt your little moment. Why are you here? She impatiently taps her fingers on the bar's countertop, clearly irritated. I think, isn't that a sign? Hey, give me a fucking drink over here? I thought so. Maybe not. You're not quite sure what's gotten her so riled up. Sorry. Louise Liu? Oh, man. She's usually cool and composed. Something must have really ticked her off. Hi, Louise. Hi, Louise. It's been a while. He doesn't respond. Are you interested in lady beetles? I have an illustrated book that provides a look at the evolution of the insect family. Never mind. So, Louise Liu? Sorry. Are you here to finally apologize for ghosting me the past 2 months? Look, I was busy. It was not done out of malice. I'm not an idiot, Louise. You were mad, Louise Liu. Louise Liu. You were mad that I didn't want to be your own personal little secretary, and you decided to take it out on me by ignoring all my texts and calls, Louise Liu. Believe whatever you want, Tyler. I have neither the time nor the patience to correct every wrong notion a person had about me. Sorry. Maybe they're not notions, maybe it's just the truth. You know, it's not like you had a great reputation in the first place before we even met. I heard all those bad rumors about you, you know, that you beat that child with a brick. And I thought it was just because people were jealous. I mean, you're rich, you're conveniently attractive, you get away with beating a child down with bricks, and you've got charisma in your own way. So I thought maybe you were misunderstood. Maybe people just didn't like seeing a successful woman and wanted to put you down. And now I don't blame them. You're just objectively a terrible person. The only reason you ever kept people around is because they still have something of value to offer you. As soon as they outlive their use, outlast, coming soon, their use, you toss them aside. Luis didn't even bat an eye at your accusation. Tyler, eventually, everything in this world is transactional. You give something in the form of time, labor, or money, you receive something of similar value in return. Like a brick. Friendships are transactional. Love is transactional. So why don't you get down on all fours and be my footrest? Sorry. I don't know what that was. Don't look at that. Even families are transactional. It's not uncommon to see fights break out amongst relatives or over financial reasons. If something or someone loses its value, it's getting thrown away. That's just how the world works. As long as... Why are you looking... Hey! My eyes are up here, buddy. Sorry. What am I saying? Yo. As long as someone has the talent or can provide value to my life in any way, like Ben Quadaneros, I am more than willing and happy to compensate them for their time and effort. And I have always been fair in upholding my end of the bargain. Of a bargain. Not the bargain. I think the reason you are so upset with my lack of communication is because you're mistaken about a relationship with one another. I'm not your friend, or your companion, or your partner, or your lover. Oh wait, sorry. Or your lover. I'm just here to do business. So don't go growing any personal attachments to me because I won't for you. Glad we're on the same page then, because I never want to see you again. Get out of this bar. Smashing. Ah! Oh, sorry. That got some skin off. Smash another bottle on the desk. You didn't see that, puppy. We're friends, right? Right? Smash another. No. An air of tension stagnates. Okay. Goodness, I don't know why I'm still here. Normally I had left by the first insult and plotted your downfall by the second. How generous, so why haven't you? I don't know. I've been asking myself the same question as of late. Perhaps it's pity. No, it's more like sympathy. What happened to not developing any personal attachments? Perhaps it's because one of the few times I could relate with someone. I know about your mother's condition. That catches you off guard. Why the hell are you digging around through my life? Just hear me out, buddy. I'm no stranger to the grief you're experiencing right now. I lost Ben Quadaneros. Losing one's parents is not a pain I wish upon anyone else, and I mean that. And that child, he deserved that brick to the mouth. Louise Liu is the last person you expected to find solace in, and yet, blah, blah. What happened? Why'd it go silent? I don't know the full story. The police haven't figured it out. Bits and pieces based on circumstantial evidence from the crash. It happened 6 years ago. on my birthday. My brother insisted that we all go celebrate at a family villa. The trip would have a few hours by car, and we would have to cross a mountain to get there. Obviously, I didn't want to go. I wanted to spend my birthday with my friends. But Lou Ren was the family's beloved baby boy, so naturally Ma and Pa listened to him. The morning of our departure, I came down with a particularly nasty fever. Our doctor said I would need to rest in bed for at least a few days. I was quite pleased with this turn of events, but Lou Ren got upset. He would have me go even despite being sick. It's not your birthday, you bitch. Luckily, my parents had a sliver of sensibility left. They had me remain at home while they left for the trip themselves. She goes quiet. This next part is difficult for her to share. The rest is, like I said, bits and pieces. I don't know the full truth. I don't know if I ever will. Police found the wreckage. They think it must have been some rounding a bend when a deer or some large animal jumped in front of the vehicle. The driver ended up veering them all off the cliff straight into the woods below. Search and rescue combed the area for weeks. They found the car, but never the bodies. Not the driver or my family. But on the 13th day of their search, something finally came up. My little brother. They found him wandering the wreckage in a daze. No clue how they missed him before. He was immediately sent to the hospital where he was questioned by authorities. And would you believe it? He couldn't remember a thing. The doctors say it's a retrograde amnesia brought on by some force of trauma. You don't sound convinced, because I'm not. I find it hard to believe that a 14-year-old boy could survive on his own out there for 2 whole weeks, all while somehow managing to slip under SAR's radar. And for 3 bodies to just disappear, even wild animals leave tracks behind when they bury their meals. Okay, their trip was his idea. He insisted I come. My fever must have thrown a wrench in his plans. I spit on my hand. It must have been premeditated, but must have had outside help. But he wouldn't do that, would he? He's your brother, not by blood. That's news to you. He's adopted? No. You're adopted? Looks irritated at your line of questioning. Yes. My parents. Sorry, this isn't funny. Yes. I don't know why I said it like that. My parents couldn't conceive, so they adopted me. But it turns out all they needed to do was to try a little harder, because 3 years later, they pop out the baby boy they always wanted. You might have accidentally poked at an old wound. Louise Liu? Stop. I already know where this is going. And I didn't share because I wanted to be pitied. She sighed, brushing off her dress. Lucky me, right? Adopted by a wealthy family? That's quite literally the dream for most people. It's not that simple. My days of luxury are short-lived. Soon my brother will turn 20, and when he does, he'll have full control over the family and its finances. I'll be entirely at his mercy. What, are you 2 siblings? What? You 2 are siblings. Shouldn't you both be receiving something? The Louise Lou's are old. The Lou's are old money. They have customs and traditions deeply rooted into a patriarchal lineage that spans countries For my brother, that means he's immediately first in line to become family head, to inherit everything that otherwise would have been mine. And just make him eat a brick like you did that little kid. As for me, I'm going to be married off to whichever family will best secure my brother's position within high society, auctioned off like cattle. And I highly doubt a boy who killed his own parents and meticulously removed all evidence from his crime has any room left in his heart to hear out the woes of his dear adopted sister. That's rough, buddy. How a bummer. Shall know. That's rough. That's rough, but ow. Louise gives your shin a swift kick with her heels. Is it rough? Which brings me to the subject matter at hand. This is why I broke up with you. So, I need you to do a favor for me regarding my baby brother, and I will reward you for your efforts. You blink once, then twice. And that's why she sought you out today. Okay, what you gotta say? I knew it. It's never that simple with you, is it? Everything has to be transactional. Transactional. There's always a catch. Sigh, too tired to even let the anger take over. Fine, I'll humor you. I can get your mom a heart transplant. No, wait. List necessary. No long procedures. Everything paid for and taken care of with the best cardiothoracic surgeon's money can buy. And what do you want in return? I'd like you to find evidence of foul play regarding my brother's involvement in my parents' deaths. Like I said, Lou Ren will be turning 20 soon. He'll have a Guan Li ceremony to celebrate his coming of age, and then he will officially become the head of his family. What is this game? I thought this was blind dates. I can't have that happening. I've already lost my parents to that monster. I refuse to lose their legacy as well. I'll need something big. Something that'll permanently hinder his claim to inheritance, while also helping me garner the support of our relatives and other family friends. It feels like it's about to burst. But how am I supposed to find any evidence this happened 6 years ago? I'll be setting you up on a blind date with him. Of course, this is a date in name only. What I really want from you is to extract information out of him pertaining to my parents' case. If you succeed in bringing me back something useful that I can actually use, I'll have my people on standby begin the transplant operation on your mother. And if I don't, then the deal's off. This doesn't seem safe. What makes you so sure your brother will agree to this date, especially one that you set up for him? He will. These types of arranged meetings aren't uncommon for those within our circle, and since my network is larger than Lou Ren's, I've been tasked with appointing him blind dates in order to find a suitable marriage partner. And I've been setting him up on these dates for years now. I know his type now, and I realized he has a tendency to slip up when he has something he wants placed in front of him. And I have confidence he'll slip up. He's got a voracious personality that can only be satiated by someone with a strong will. Someone such as yourself, so play along, wind him up, lure him in with false promises. So, and gather proof, any proof. If you can't find any, make it yourself. Whatever it is that gets the job done. He tosses a folder onto the table. Here's the information that my investigators have collected on him over the years. The photograph itself is outdated, but I recommend you read over it. She points towards one section. His habits, his hobbies, his likes and interests. He's a very self-indulgent individual. He spends time either pursuing the arts or enjoying fine dining. His mansion has a subsection dedicated towards the things he's collected over the years. Or towards another photograph. His financial and travel records, purchasing history, and contacts. He often takes trips to isolated places in the mountains. I went through the great lengths to acquire it. He's a private person who doesn't enjoy showing his face in public since the accident. This seems extreme, huh? Does it? I am Louis Lou. Extreme is nothing. Everyone says I'm just being paranoid. That he's simply self-conscious over his disfigurement, and that's why he kept to himself since. But I know otherwise, and I know it is that and I know whatever it is that he's been hiding won't be so for long. I will reveal the truth, and I will get my revenge for everything he's done to me in the past. Wait, Louise, is this all a lot to take in? And I don't know if you'll even accept the deal just yet. If I'll even accept the deal just yet. She ignores you and instead continuing her walking towards the door. You only have one mother, Tyler, and no amount of money can bring the dead back. If there is anything you need to prepare in advance, contact me. I will provide it for you. And you promise that my mom will receive the proper treatment as soon as I come back with your information? I swear it to be. So work hard. I want payback for the Wang Badan responsible for my parents' empty graves. What the Wang Badan? And that's the end of the demo. Make sure to check out our Discord, Patreon, and socials for the updates. Y'all, I'm going to lose it! We didn't even go on a blind date! We were in a bar for 40 minutes, doing nothing! I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time with another video.